recording?
Yeah.
Starting to vlog off of good foot.
Getting a little late start in the vlog today because Sean had a lot of meetings to be on. I guess a conference. It was like one big meeting technically, but it was terrible to sit through.
I agree.
And then on top of that, I totally forgot to charge my camera battery, so we had to stop and get a power strip. We're almost in Albuquerque. We're spending the night in Flagstaff. I'm impressed that we're this far. I'll just say that. I didn't think we were gonna be this far at this time. So one of the things we were aware of when we were gonna go on this trip was all the fires that are happening out in the west right now. It's forecasted to be very hazy while we're in Tahoe, but we're not sure what that really means yet. So far we've seen some areas where the smoke is gathering, I guess. It's a little bit thicker in some areas than others, but you can definitely tell there's a hazy hue along the horizon line. This is also our first trip since COVID happened, so I'm a little curious to see what restrictions are like in different areas. So far every place that we've been to, masks are required indoors and all that, so.
I haven't really noticed too much of a difference in population that's wearing it.
Yeah, nobody's observing it.
Seems to be about the same ratio so far. But at least most of the stuff that we're probably going to do in Tahoe is outdoors, hiking.
Right. This is a fairly safe trip. Are they going to tell us when we get to the hotel if there's breakfast or not?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a sign. Well, you're already thinking about breakfast.
Free breakfast is the best part of a hotel stay. Tell me I'm wrong.
If not, we can ask.
So, update, there is breakfast. We're going down to breakfast right now after Sean gets off his meeting. But apparently it's called grab and go breakfast, which I have absolutely no idea what that is. So we're gonna go find out and I'll let you know. Breakfast was interesting. They had those Jimmy Dean sausage, egg, and cheese things that you put in the microwave. And that was it. We grabbed a couple sandwiches and some yogurt that Sean thought was separated. What's wrong with your yogurt?
Separated.
Sean's eating fruit on the bottom yogurt and he opens it up and he's like, oh, it's separated.
Listen, this has been an educational morning for me. I did not apparently understand the fact that bananas had seeds. I mean, obviously they do. I just never paid attention to where they are. So, we all learn things.
And just headed back to the room and ate there. So that was the grab and go breakfast. I'm curious to see what the resort that we're staying in will be like, what they're gonna do for breakfast. But yeah, it's an experience. This is what it's like traveling in COVID era times.
Tried to go to Hoover Dam, but COVID said, nah, you're not going. But like a good American, despite seeing the sign that clearly said Hoover Dam was closed, we went anyway to try it, just in case, maybe they forgot to take it down or can bribe somebody to let us in. Never did.
I was really hoping they forgot to take it down. I googled it because I was curious why it was closed, but it definitely said that it was due to COVID, so.
But there's a scenic overlook that overlooks Lake Mead, so we went and looked at that instead. So,
which is kind of funny to me, low-key, because everybody's going to the scenic overlook because they can't get to the Hoover Dam. So people are packed on the scenic overlook, and I'm like, this is no different than if they were all to the Hoover Dam.
Off federal property, so it's not their problem.
We'll just have to add it back to the list and we'll come back another time and actually see it. Tour it and do all things.
But now we're going to go see Vegas.
Yeah.
We're at least gonna drive through Vegas. I don't think it's gonna be, crazy, but it is Vegas, you never know.
This is one of those things that, to me, I just kind of want to drive through it and be done. Like, not do Vegas again.
Vegas is definitely not your speed, man.
Sean jumped off that building right there.
Yep. Afraid of heights. Jumped right off.
We just stopped at the sketchiest gas station. I swear. Like,
This is exciting.
listen to it.
It's like a whole nother civilization.
Oh my gosh. Literally.
They might be pumping this straight out of the ground.
Gas is literally $3.33 a gallon.
Oh, it is.
It is so expensive. Like, just look at this.
I wish we had time to hang out, though. I bet this place is amazing.
So we got into our hotel pretty late last night, and we kind of just decided that we were gonna crash. We were tired. Yeah.
We also hit a deer on the way, so nicked a deer.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't, so that's good.
Yeah.
But we wanted to give a quick tour of the room. It's kind of cute. It's got this little sink here. But the view is the best part of it. I mean, granted, the sun is a little hazy because of all the smoke. So today we're going to go on some hiking trails. Just keep it a chill day. We're gonna go get breakfast at a little place called Heidi's, I think.
Heidi's Pancake House?
Yeah, Heidi's Pancake House. It says that they're like a long time restaurant that's really good, so we're kind of excited to see what that's like.
I suggested IHOP, and she very quickly
No.
No, we want to try to eat at local places so that, we get to experience like the local chains instead of the nationwide same old, same old. All right, this is the lovely Cascade Falls, or Cascade Trickle, I'm not really sure. Not a lot of water, it's kind of late in the season. Just can't beat those views. Pretty clear to tell where the rest of the water goes. What else I get to do with this lovely woman? Oh, she's so sweet.
There's water spots on the camera now.
Rip.
So update on Heidi's, where we went to breakfast. It was really good. we had pancakes with bacon inside them. Yeah, that was really good. I've never thought about doing that before, but now I'm definitely going to have to go do that.
So we hiked up to Eagle Lake, which is this, which was a bit of a hike.
Yeah,
mostly vertical.
It was worth it though, definitely. I halfway through I was like, not sure if I'm gonna make it.
Thought about offering her fruit snacks when we got to the top of the lake to get her to keep going. I didn't have to, she did it on her own. It's our second hike of the day.
This one was better than the first one, 100%.
View-wise?
Yes.
Yeah. Also tougher.
Fair.
So,
but I feel like the more you have to work to get to it, the better it looks, right?
probably a cat poster that says that somewhere. There's a motivational thing, but yeah. Sun's slowly starting to set, so we'll have to call it a day here soon.
Good morning. Good morning. Yep, still morning. This morning we have a nice little tour that we're going to go on. If that's what we call it.
This is our penance for coming on this trip, is what it is.
So pretty much we got a free stay here with the IHG hotel group, and the whole point of it is that we're going on this tour and then they're compensating us for our stay. So
Yeah, the idea is that they have a timeshare program, and we're supposed to sit through a presentation where they try to convince us to buy another timeshare program. You're not obligated to, but you do have to sit there and listen for 2 hours while they try to sell it to you. So I've always had questions about this kind of stuff, to whether or not it's worth it, whether or not it's really stressful trying to go through the timeshare thing. I know people that have done it before. Some say it's worth it, some say it's not. So it'll be an interesting experience. And I mean, it was a good opportunity for us because we'd been wanting a trip or a vacation, something to get away, and this just kind of fell along at the right time. So, it was a good opportunity to take it. So we'll see how this timeshare thing goes.
I'm kind of curious about it though. Like I'm excited to see what they have to say, and I want to see actually how much it costs and all that. It'll be interesting. So we'll see if we walk out here with a timeshare or not.
Okay, so we're back. It's a lot later in the day than I thought it would be when we got back, and that's because today went a very different way than I thought it was going to be. The last time we left this room, my entire point was just say no.
We bought a timeshare.
We did not say no. We officially are now timeshare owners with this giant book. It was actually really interesting. The concept of the timeshare, from what I thought it was, is very different with this program than it has been in the past. And, I think I went into it thinking that it was going to be this, you're buying this condo along with 5 other families, and you can only ever come to this condo for the rest of your life, and you got to figure out how to share it between these people. And it's not. It's actually a kind of a shared experience among all of the resorts that IHG owns, and they also give you access to a lot of other resorts in other countries and things like that through other programs, because you do have the backing of the IHG kind of power behind you. So it really opens up the door to over 7,000 locations that we can go to. And, we really value travel. It's something that I think that we really want to do going forward in life. There's a lot of reasons and goals and things that we have, both with us and with our family and with our future family. And it just kind of made sense. And it took him a little bit. We made him work on it to wear us down, but we did eventually cave in. So this is also a big step. I mean,
Yep.
We now
property
own
owners.
Property together, so that's really exciting.
Yep.
So I'm pretty happy.
But we're looking forward to, we got 4 or 5 trips that are pretty much going to be paid for, at least lodging and whatnot, coming up here in the next about 2 years, just from what we bought today. So
Yeah.
lots of trips coming up. Very excited.
Yeah, this gives us a lot of opportunity and things, and it kind of motivates us. It's really easy in life sometimes to really kind of forget to take breaks for yourself and to take vacations and to just kind of get away from kind of your normal life and just take some time to relax and focus on what's important and family and things like that. This kind of makes sure that we do that every year, because we have incentive to take advantage of that. And if there are years that we can't, then that's fine. There are ways that you can, bank that and use it for another year, so you can kind of save up for some of those bigger trips if that's the way that you want to go. But I think this will help keep us in kind of a regular pattern of taking time away and focusing on ourselves, which will be really nice.
Yeah.
So we spent probably close to 5.5 hours in that whole presentation, and Kat was very hungry by the time we got done. So
Yeah.
we finished that up and went into town and had a nice burger, where Kat promptly forgot her purse. So
Yeah, rip.
we're going to have to get that tomorrow.
At least they have it. We called, they have it, which is fine. Just we got so caught up talking about stuff, and then I just left it. So whatever.
It's fine. It's just another eventful memory that we're making on this trip. So
Yeah.
But tomorrow's our last full day here, so we've got a couple of things that we still want to do tomorrow. So we're going to try to pack those in tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
We got a little bit of a late start to the day today. I had to do some work, so that kind of threw things off a little bit. But it is very chilly outside today. There is a lot of wind and it's making my ears hurt a little bit. But, you know, this is our last day here, so we thought we'd get in a couple more hikes and take in the views a little bit more, get a couple more pictures before we headed out in the morning.
So it turns out the resort that the IHG hotel club vacation resort sits on is right on the edge of the Tahoe Rim Trail, which starts right at the top of the resort. So that's the one we're doing. And it is a little windy, but you gotta love that, wind through the pines sound, which is really nice. So we're gonna see how far we get on this. I think the whole trail, I think the lady at the front desk said was 172 miles. So, we'll knock that out real quick, just a couple hours, and be back before dinner.
Well, tomorrow we will be back in Norman, and we get to see our little puppy with her little cone on her head. I'm sure she will be very excited and happy to see us. We will definitely go back to Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
Soon. In a couple years. So we kind of found out while we were going through the whole process of getting the timeshare and all that, that the resort that we stayed at was just acquired last year November.
Yeah, so they've actually only had it for a few months.
A year. Yeah.
And when COVID hit, everybody shut down, including that resort. So they'd only had it for, I think at that point, about 4 months by the time everything went quiet. So any plans that they had for renovations and things like that all basically just got put on hold. So it'll be really interesting to see what they do with the resort area over the next 2, 5, 10 years, that kind of thing. So
yeah.
I think we're both excited to see how that goes.
And they even it seemed like they were starting to do upgrades while we were kind of heading out. So exciting.
But it's been a long day. We left Lake Tahoe this morning, and we're now in Gallup, New Mexico. So we spent about 14 or so hours in the car today. So basically just driving all day. So we're both pretty worn out. It's been a long day, so I think we're
gonna head to bed. Call it a night.
But home tomorrow, and tomorrow's a shorter drive, so we're both excited and ready to be home.
Hope you enjoyed our vlog of our nice little getaway. We had a really fun time filming it and doing it. Thanks for watching.
Bye.